Nobody gonna like my stats when I say FaceTime. Everybody gonna, see no more story time. Everybody got an iPhone 40.
Welcome family members, distinguished members of the board, and the class of 2015. Long time coming. Long time coming. Well, as in anything else, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few formalities to take care of before we get going. Again, we know why we're here. Those guys sitting right in front of me right now. Yes, yes. It makes it special to me because I've seen these guys come in as ninth graders. Now to be walking across the stage as young adults, contributing members to society. You make me very proud. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this. Definitely. Being that we're all here, we're getting settled in, let's keep the ball rolling so we can get to the important part. So at this time, I'd like to call to the stage Dr. Guillory to take care of the formalities. We'll get to those, Dr. G. And before we get to the formalities, of course, we have to, give a pledge of allegiance to our country and show our respect in that regards. So we'll have Dr. Z come up to do the pledge of allegiance.
Would you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
All right, we got our country taken care of. We definitely got to give it up for our country, the land of the free, home of the brave. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here right now. Definitely, definitely. One small housekeeping order of business that we do need to take care of. We know we're here for the occasion, but we have to keep it orderly and keep things in perspective. So at this point, I'll bring our principal to the school, our illustrious leader, Dr. G.
Good evening, and welcome to the Northeast Northwest Commencement Program. I want to begin by acknowledging the parents, the family members, the RCSD faculty and staff, and all who have been instrumental in getting your graduate to cross the stage tonight. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. Our campus namesake, Frederick Douglass, continues to impact lives many years after his death. He did so much to educate and free those experiencing bondage. Tonight, graduates, we are going to officially release you to the world. Our expectations remain extremely high for you. You have much to accomplish. Make all of us proud. It is very fitting that we graduate from Hochstein, given its significance on the Underground Railroad, connections to Frederick Douglass, Susan B. Anthony, and President William McKinley. I mention a few of the names that are known around the world as a ray of hope that our graduates will continue to put Rochester on the map. Graduates, be proud of what you have accomplished. We are proud of you. At this time, I'm going to direct your attention to our commencement protocol. Commencement is a ceremony of dignity and sophistication. In keeping with the atmosphere of the occasion, members of the audience are requested to restrict their participation to polite but sincere applause. Distractions such as name-calling, whistling, and yelling detract from the formal nature of the program. Kindly refrain from behavior that may embarrass the graduates or interfere with the rights of others to hear and enjoy the entire program. We ask that you silence your cell phones at this time. Full cooperation of the audience is greatly appreciated. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony.
All right, now that the formalities are taken care of, we can get into the celebration. I know we're a little anxious for that. And Dr. G put it very nicely and polite, in regards to holding your applause and being appropriate. But we waited a long time for this time. So you can let it go when it's time to let it go. At this point, we do have some important dignitaries here from our district. Our superintendent, our chief is here for us, and we want to hear a couple remarks coming from them. They want to send you guys off with style. I'm speaking to the class of 2015. So let's give it up for Bohan Vargas and Commissioner Mary Adams. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Boy, you guys look great. I wanted to give you a little competition, notice how well I dress. So I want to thank you. Congratulations to you and your families, and anyone who has supported you, your teachers, your administrator, school principal, Dr. G, Mrs. Solani, which is incredible. So today is a day of pride. We are very proud of you. This is an incredible accomplishment. For some of you, you did work very hard. Some of you might have done it in 3 years, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you made it. So I want to leave you with a simple lesson that you know more than I do. That is that everything is possible when you put your mind, effort, and support into it. By support, what do I mean by that? Families, yes, friends. Some of you are going to go to college, might be your professor, might be a peer. Yes, and you have to commit yourself, a sense of commitment. The reason you are here because you didn't give up. You were committed to making this day possible for you and your families. Last but not least is that incredible resilience that you know about you. You know that you are strong, even though when people define you as weak. It's knowing the self. And knowing the self is so important. And one thing that I want you to know that you have shown a sense of resilience that so many people had not. So as you move forward, I will ask of you to always reach back to the experience that you had in high school. If each one of you asks yourself the question, how come I'm here and at least one or two of your friends are not? Part of the reason is that you didn't give up and that you did believe in yourself. And maybe there were people, I'm sure that there were so many people who believe in you. For that, I want to thank your families. I want to thank your friends. I want to thank your teachers, anyone who has supported you. Yes, the cafeteria lady who served that great lunch to you every morning. So you made it here because of your effort, but because of the support that you got. And to all of you, thank you, congratulations, and as you move forward, remember that you are a strong and proud group.
Greetings and welcome on behalf of President White, Vice President Elliott, and the entire Rochester City School Board. I'd like to recognize each and every person in this auditorium because you all had an important role in order for us to be here this evening, conferring diplomas, acknowledging the exceptional qualities of our young leaders, and celebrating the accomplishments of each graduate. This has been quite a year for young people taking hold of your future across the United States and around the world. And your school is no exception. I know that many of you have stepped up and led in your school, in sports, academically, and in your community during this past year, and you were noticed for it. We celebrate this evening not only diplomas, but we celebrate your qualities. Some of you overcame challenges that are incomprehensible to many of the graduates crossing stages just a few miles from here. Think about the collective power of your drive, not only to survive, but to rise above, to exceed expectations, and how you are poised to change this world. By way of advice for graduating seniors, I will touch on just a few things that I think are important. Recognize your skills, talents, and gifts, and have a vision for how they can be put into action, both on a moment's notice, in a snap decision, and on a longer-term basis to help you accomplish your goals. You each are a gift. Do not be afraid to freely share your talents and your insights. And be willing to accept the gifts of others in a spirit of mutual aid and unity. Giving and accepting gifts, both symbolic ones and concrete ones, is the solution to so many of the serious problems that we face. And then the last piece of advice, try your best to keep your finances in order so that you have the freedom to decide which adventures you want to pursue. This is not easy and may require long periods of hard work and saving up and being very careful about debt and borrowing, especially and including college loans. Read the fine print and get double or triple opinions before you sign on any line in which you agree to future financial obligation. Now, at the beginning, I acknowledge that there's been so much leadership shown by young people. I think more than any other year that I can remember, this really is the moment of young people to lead this country. So I think that's enough advice. I wish you all well, and I thank you all, everyone in this auditorium, for making this beautiful evening possible.
Let's give it up one more time for our Superintendent, Dr. Bohan Vargas, and Commissioner Mary Adams. After talking to a few young members from the class of 2015, there's been a general consensus that we're feeling blessed. Way up, I feel. Yeah. That seems to be the general feeling, and I believe holistically we all feel in the same way. So we got the formal piece out of the way. We hear what adults feel about commencement, but let's hear what our students have to feel about or say about commencement. So at this point in time, we're going to bring our valedictorian, Rachel O'Hara, up to the stage. Let's keep that energy going, and let's hear what it's like from a student's perspective. All right, Rachel, it's on you.
I'm a little nervous, so I'm sorry. Alright, so I'd never actually written a speech before, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to say today. But I just decided to start with my feelings about the school and everything. I can't stand here and say that I had an amazing experience at school, because it wasn't really great, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't it's not, I don't have a lot of, great memories I'm going to take on with me. You talk to your parents and they say, oh, when I was in high school, this happened. Well, I can't really say a lot of that because not much really happened. But, although I didn't like school, I guess I can't really say it didn't teach me anything. It taught me a lot about the subjects like math and science and history, but it also taught me about friendships, relationships, and how to react to certain social situations. I think the most useful skill I've learned is public speaking. If I hadn't been able to get over that, I wouldn't be here speaking to you guys today. We all began high school as children, but now we are all leaving as adults. And Frank said, parents can only give good advice or put them on the right paths, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. We are all about to continue on to the next chapter of our lives, and we've all chosen where that chapter begins. Some of us have chosen to go straight to college or take a year off. Others have chosen to go straight into the workforce or learn a trade. And there are some students who have decided to enlist in one of the branches of our military. We have all thought long and hard about which path we've chosen to take. Although most of us have known what we wanted to do for a while, it was still a difficult decision. I think the reason why this decision was so difficult for some of us was because of the fact that this is the first real decision we have to make on our own. This is the part of our life where we have to start thinking for ourselves, and we can't rely on our families to make the best decisions for us anymore. We have all worked so hard to get where we are today, but we didn't do it alone. We owe the teachers and counselors our gratitude. The teachers for spending their own time to stay after school with students to provide them with extra help. And the counselors for making sure we all have everything we needed to get here today. I would personally like to thank my family for pushing me to achieve to my fullest potential, and many of the people at my church for supporting me and helping me keep my faith through rough times. I would also like to thank my dad for being there to help me with my homework every night when I would come home confused about something. I would especially like to thank my mom for waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning with me every day just to take me to school. I would also like to thank her for the 5 years she spent homeschooling me when I was little. I was homeschooled up until 5th grade, and I believe that is the reason why I've done so well. My mom gave me a good, strong foundation before ever actually sending me to a public school. My parents sacrificed a lot so me and my sister could be homeschooled, and I can't thank them enough for that. Through the support of all of these people, I've been able to get through every challenge that has crossed my path. Now we're transitioning into a stage that will be much more challenging than anything we've experienced so far. We will still be able to rely on some of these people to help us, but as we continue with our plans, we will have to rely more on our own strength and less on the strength of others. We have to have the confidence to know that we can achieve great things and we can take our lives wherever we want them to go. That's it, it's kind of short.
Let's give it up again for Rachel O'Hare. I guess Rachel said it best, that it takes a village to raise a child, and we're all collectively working together to make that happen. So again, let's give ourselves a round of applause as we keep this going. We're about halfway there. So at this point, we're going to decide to switch gears and do things a little differently. We have a speech from the class of 2015 being put on by none other than Rachel Harris. Rachel. All right, Rachel, let's make it happen.
Hi, everyone. I just want to start off by thanking God for blessing me with the opportunity to be where I am right now. Everything He's given me is truly a gift, and there aren't enough words in the world to explain how grateful I am to have a Savior such as Him. I just want to say what a journey my high school experience has been. Ever since elementary school, I just couldn't wait for it to be over. School was never my cup of tea. I just never connected with it. Elementary was a breeze, but it's a story behind my success from a freshman till now. In 7th grade, school was just school. I thought I knew everything because it just came so natural to me. It was nothing I couldn't handle, and I met my best friends in 7th grade. Then in 8th grade, everything changed. I met the most annoying, egotistical person that I know, and that's Tyler. I swear, I really could not stand him. Like, he was just so smart, and every time he was around, I felt like I was dumb. And it was crazy because he actually just turned out to be a male version of me, and he's still one of my best friends. And then all the debates came. Every day, we would go back and forth about who was gonna be valedictorian. And I swear, that's what motivated me to get the best grades. Like, I felt like I just had to be better than him. But more than anything, my high school experience was a learning experience for me. I learned that school is something serious, and if you want to get anywhere, you have to educate yourself first, not just book-wise, but in all aspects of life. I really wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for my family and their friends, and my friends. Their endless love and support, it really kept me going, and it helped guide me to my future. My biggest supporter, my backbone, my heart, my provider, my mom, she was the driving force behind my success as a young woman. She bent over backwards to make sure that she provided for me and my brothers and sisters, and it wasn't anything that she wouldn't do or I couldn't ask her for. Oh, my friends, I don't even know where to start with them. I just want to thank all of you guys for keeping me on the right track and not letting me get turned out or influenced by the wrong crowd. And it wasn't just them, it was my brothers and my sisters. As much as I can't stand them, I know I can always go to them if I need anything. And my mom, every time she brags about all my accomplishments, it just makes me feel so good. It just really motivated me, and it keeps me going every day. Also, my high school experience wouldn't have been the same without Ms. Burrows and Mr. Shambach. Miss Burrows was like my best friend who was a teacher. Miss Rod too, she my best friend. Miss Burrows always had a job for me to do when I needed something. Well, I needed to get out of class or I just needed a break. She always had my back, and when I needed something, I always knew I could go to her. And Mr. Shambach, I don't even know where to start with him. He wasn't even my counselor, and even when I needed something, he was always there. And when I didn't need nothing, he just let me hang out in his office, and we would just talk and stuff like that. And then one day, he brought me a Pepsi. I was having the worst day ever, and everybody knows Pepsis just keep me going. I'm really gonna miss them and all you guys and the school and the counselors and everybody. everybody helped me in some kind of way. I guess what I'm trying to say is school wasn't meant to be easy. I faced a lot of challenging times, but with love and support from the people around you, you can get through anything. And when you feel like you have no support or you don't have anyone to turn to, that's where your relationship with God comes into play. Strengthening your relationship with Him strengthens you as a person along the way. Also, you have to be open-minded and optimistic. You can't let one hardship be your downfall. Louisa May Alcott once said, "I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship." I found this quote to be powerful because when life throws you trials and tribulations, you learn from them. And once you truly become the person you were meant to be, any kind of challenge won't seem like a problem to you. It won't faze you any kind of way. And as long as you have to have faith, and when you feel like you don't, and you ask the Lord for guidance, you can get through it. I really wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you guys continue to be successful. I won't ever give up on my dreams, and when you want something, you have to make sure you get it. And I just want to say, I had a great experience with all you guys. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep that positive energy going, please. Let's give it up for Rachel Harris and that 2015 dedication. And who says that we don't have a future? I beg to differ. In any event, let's keep this ball rolling at this point with our class dedication from a former alumni, Deontay Thompson. So I have Deontay to the stage.
How y'all doing? So I sung this song when I graduated, and bros requested me to sing it again. So y'all just bear with me. Dark is the night, I can weather the storm. Never say die, I've been down this road before. I'll never quit, I'll never lay down. Promise myself that I'll never let me down. I'll never give up, never give in, never let a ray of doubt slip in. And if I fall, I'll never fail. I'll just get up and try again. I'll never lose hope, never lose faith. There's much too much at stake. Upon myself I must depend. I'm not looking for place to show I'm gonna win. No stopping now, there's still a ways to go. Some way, somehow, whatever it takes, I know I'm gonna win. I'll never lay down. I'll make sure they remember my name 100 years from now. I'll never give up, never give in, Never let a ray of doubt slip in. And if I fall, I'll never fail. I just get up and try again. I'll never lose hope, never lose faith. There's much too much at stake. Upon myself I must depend. I'm not looking for place to show I'm gonna win. When it's all said and done, my once in a lifetime will be back again. Now is the time to take a stand. Here's my chance. That's why I'll never give up, never give in. Never let a ray of doubt slip in. And if I fall, I'll never fail. I just get up and try again. I never lose hope, never lose faith. There's much too much at stake. Upon myself I must depend. I'm not looking for place to show. I never give up, never give in. Never let a ray of doubt slip in. And if I fall, I'll never fail. I just get up and try again. I'll never lose hope, never lose faith. There's much too much at stake. Upon myself I must depend. I'm not looking for place to show I'm gonna win. I'm not looking for place to show I'm gonna win. I'm not looking for place to show I'm gonna win.
Let's give it up for Deontay Thompson. Very well done. All right, we're rolling. We're making this happen. My next order of business is going to be the presentation of our class of 2015. Yeah. It was supposed to be done by none other than our own Gary Reynolds. Again, unfortunately, Mr. Reynolds is not with us due to personal circumstances. So if we could please just offer a brief moment of silence for Mr. Reynolds and what he's going through. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're looking good and you're feeling good, let me hear you say yeah. If you're looking good and you're feeling good, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Yeah, Mr. Soprano, I think they're ready for this class presentation. Call it to the stage at this point, Mr. Soprano, with the class presentation.
I wish I had known I was going to follow Deontay. I would have shuffled that around a little bit because that's a tough act to follow. Great job, son. Once again, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I am Steve Soprano, Assistant Principal Northeast Northwest, and I have the ultimate honor and privilege of presenting to you the Northeast Northwest graduating class of 2015.
All right, I believe this is the moment we've been waiting for. We can have these youngsters walk that walk. So at this point, we're going to get our panel together for the presentations of diplomas. Dr. G, Ms. Burrows, Mr. Hiddlepole, and of course, Mr. Soprano. Ms. Burrows.
Good evening, everyone. I have the privilege of presenting the class of 2015 to you all. Before we begin, I just wanted to make note of one thing. You'll notice that the students are representing either red or blue. That represents Northeast in red, Northwest in blue. We also have 2 valedictorians and we have 2 salutatorians. One valedictorian representing Northeast, one representing Northwest, and a salutatorian for both schools. So we will begin with our first graduate, Tiana Austin. Cody Arnett. Nyasia Ashford. Amber Batting. Kiana Brock. Jalil Collins. Naisha Cologne. Michelle Cook. Christopher Crespo Cruz. Kelvin Daniels. Keandra Daniels. Anthony Davey. Josefina De Jesus. Bethany Del Carmen. Devin Delgado. Alexis DeRowan. Toriana Downs. Tyler Drake, valedictorian. He has it. Michael Edwards Darden, Keon Ellington, Kiana Ellington, Johnny L. Fuentes, Sierra Gaskin, Brandon Gonzalez, Yadira Gonzalez, Shareem Goodlet, Rachel Harris, salutatorian. Rashid Harris Owens, Anthony Jackson, Breon Johnson, Imani Johnson Trell, Christina Morrison Junius, Michael Lee, Bianca Lopez and baby,
Lexus Mateo. Jessica McCullough. Charlotte McKinnon. Sean Molina. Joseph Montague. Tyler Mossholder. Rachel O'Hare, valedictorian. Isaiah Patman Banks. Gina Famanirath. Nilka Picard. Dominique Ramirez. Stony Reed. Ashley Reed. Daphne Reyes. Cheyenne Salters. Savon Sherfield. Nellie Sy. Antonio Simmons. Dennis Smith. Janice Smith. Naya Stackhouse. Tayari Stanbury. Raven Thomas. Tierra Thomas. Daryl White, salutatorian. Jaisha Wolford. John A. Wright. And Deanna White.
All right, let's give it up for our class of 2015. Yeah. But in order to make it official, we got to get Dr. G's blessing with the power that's invested in him. But before we do that, one final piece. Free graduation DVDs are available. If you go to the Rochester City School District website, /graduation 2015. So if you missed any of this or you just want it for keepsake, please visit our website, rcsdk12.org /graduation 2015 for your free graduation DVD. At this point, the man to make it official, Dr. G.
Just in case you didn't get that URL, it's on the back of your program, so those of you that want the graduation DVD. Will the graduating class of 2015 please stand? By the power vested in me by the New York State Board of Regents, the Board of Education of the Rochester City School District, and the Superintendent of Schools, I hereby proclaim that each of you has completed all of the necessary requirements for a high school diploma from the state of New York. Now, each graduate, move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying that you are now officially graduates of the class of 2015. Graduates, please proceed. Graduates, please proceed out to the back to collect your diplomas and your class gift. Thank you all very much and have a great evening.